Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So I recently saw this video from Morgan McMichael. Now, I love Morgan's stuff. I think she's brilliant and we agree on quite a lot of things actually. She's a contributor for Turning Point USA. She's done quite a few videos that I've seen and I've wanted to make a comment on, but haven't. And I saw this one and I'm going, I definitely need to make a comment about this because we live in a day and age where if you're a straight white male, that is demonized. If you're a straight white woman as well, like the female WNBA star that is going incredibly viral right now for being a white woman and very, very good. And she's bringing a lot of attention to this sport, which, by the way, not a lot of eyeballs watch the WNBA, and for damn good reason, because they're not the NBA. They're not men. It's far more exciting to watch men play basketball than it is to watch females play basketball. Shoot me for my opinion, I guess. But Caitlin Clark is her name, and she is doing an amazing job. And the fact is, she's a brilliant player. Like, it's drawn my attention. But in today's day and age, we sort of pick and choose who we want to go viral. And certain people go viral for all kinds of different reasons. And, well, there's a lot of people that actually hate Caitlin Clark's guts because she is a white woman. They're using race. They always seem to use race in the equation for whatever reason, because it's so simple for them to do. It's just like, oh, it's because you're white and there's this white privilege going on because Sunny Hostin was saying that it's her white, beautiful privilege on full display that makes her a good basketball player. Hello, could it be that she's just worked incredibly hard and she's really skilled and like it's got nothing to do with the color of your skin? Like, what has the color of your skin got to do with whether or not you got any basketball skills? For goodness sake. But that's what they do. They use and throw race into the mix and say it's all about that. Now, if this had been, if Caitlin Clark was a black woman, completely different story. But all these people in the sport of WNBA, it amazes me because they're all complaining that a white woman is bringing attention and eyeballs to the sport, and which means they get more opportunity. They will have more endorsements. They will get paid more if more people actually are watching this sort of stuff. But no, what they want to do is try and take her out. So, yeah, anyway, that's what I've been seeing. This really ridiculous culture of women attacking their own for some reason. And now you have all these other women that say that in order for you to be, if you're a man, we don't need them. We don't need straight white men anymore. We don't need men in general. Let's just get rid of the entire sex altogether. Now, here's a video that I saw Morgan McMichael post. If you want to go follow her, you can do that on YouTube and on Twitter, Rumble, the likes. But she asked a question to all these college-age kids. Do we need men? And have a watch at some of the concerning reactions of these women.
Men.
No. Women are strong, independent girl bosses. It's always nice to have a man.
Yeah,
but
I feel like it's nice, but
I mean, to have kids, you need a man. But like,
yeah,
I don't think
I
don't walk around and be like, I need a man. Like, no, I can be very independent with that one.
Yeah.
No. Oh my God, no. Women do not need men. It's just an added bonus. Like, love my boyfriend. He's great, but
just nice to not be like lonely.
I don't think we need them, but I think that they're nice to have around sometimes.
yes, I love men.
He lives in Wisconsin and I'm here, and I love having my girlfriends and just being on my own.
Do you think we need women?
Yes.
We need men.
Girls are strong, independent girl bosses, or whatever she said. What did she say? Women are strong, independent girl bosses. So you've gone from woman to girl, okay? I would have gone women are strong, independent female bosses, but okay, you can say whatever you want. And she says that it's always nice to have a man, but I don't go walking around, you know, saying that I need a man or whatever else. She goes, no, I can be very independent without one, which is, it's not wrong. You can be completely independent without a man. You don't in fact need one, but it's like they said, nice to have one. But I think a lot of women are very angry at men because yes, there are some terrible men out there that do horrible things to women, and shame on them for doing that. But to be honest with you, I think that we do need men. I think what would we do without men? If you guys saw the Jordan Peterson clip of him actually tearing up about the fact that we do need men, and men are going through literally the hardest times imaginable in terms of mentally and sometimes emotionally. I mean, we recently had D-Day, the anniversary of that, when the men stormed the beaches of Normandy to save all of us so that we could have freedom. And you look at all these young people parading around in the streets, taking it all for granted and complaining. We're vastly different today to those men that stormed the beaches of Normandy. And the women back then were going, we definitely need men. We need men to save us. We need men to stand up and act courageous and do the brave thing and do the right thing and serve and protect our country. We need that strength on full display. And nowadays it's like, no. Women are all independent. Women can do their own thing. We had Harrison Butker. He had a speech to an all-Catholic school, believe it or not. So he's speaking and he's addressing Catholics, but the left took that speech and they ran with it. How dare he say that women need to strive to be homemakers, which, okay, fair enough. Women can choose to be a homemaker and they can have a career. But in today's day and age, honestly, it's so, I hate using the word toxic, but it is incredibly toxic. You can't say that women can strive to be a homemaker now. You just can't, because they've got to be a strong, independent woman, female boss. They've got to do their own thing. All credit to you. It's not a bad thing at all. But when you get to the point of saying, screw men, I don't need a man to take care of me, I don't need any of that, that's when it becomes a problem. And you start spreading it. So men go, well, what is the point of going after a woman, because this woman is just like, forget it. So when one sex tries to remove the other sex, both of them actually end up losing, believe it or not. It does not work. They want one sex to be incredibly demonized because apparently strength, masculinity is incredibly toxic somehow. But the fact is, we have an issue in society where the home, the family structure is being destroyed. And when you've got a destroyed family structure, what do you think the young men are going to do? If they've got a traumatic upbringing, what do you think they're going to do? They don't know how to handle themselves because they haven't been raised the right way, because the family unit has been dismantled. That's what society's doing. And so then you've got all these young girls that are hating the fact that men exist. You have the fact that they go, oh, we don't need any men. Guarantee you, World War II women were going, we need men. Today, women are going, no, we don't need men. Why do you think that they're going today, we don't need men? It's because of the men in World War II that actually were going, we're going to be men. And then the men today are lying down. They're not actually being real men. They're not being chivalrous. They're not being kind. They're not doing the things that they're supposed to do. No, in fact, they're being told that they're evil, that masculinity is toxic and they can't be a real man. So what do you think they're going to do? They're going to be simps. They're going to be weak. They're going to do absolutely nothing. And I know there's an extreme on the masculine side. I've seen that and I do not like that. I think there's got to be somewhat of a healthy balance there, but sorely lacking yet again in today's society. And then the end that the woman says, women do not need men. All right, let's just have a society of all women. See how that plays out. You know who was created first? The man. And then the woman was created to be what? A helpmeet, to help the man. But females are more emotional, which is why a lot of people say that they shouldn't be president, shouldn't be prime minister, they shouldn't be all that because they act more on emotion. Men, on the other hand, act more on the logical standpoint. They're more reserved. They don't act on emotion most of the time. That's a lot better in positions where you actually need men to be more stoic and not act on emotion, because emotion can get you into a lot of trouble, especially in positions of leadership and power when you're running a country. But women, on the other hand, straight into the emotion. They're more emotional creatures, and that's just biology for you. Okay. So when you say that women do not need men, you need a man to help balance you out. Otherwise, you're just going to be all over the place. It's the same thing with a man needs a woman to help balance him out. It's symbiotic. A man needs a woman and a woman needs a man. So to say that, oh, women don't need men, it's dumb. It doesn't work like that. Where did you get that sort of logic from in the first place? Because it's stupid. So she's going, don't need men, but I love my boyfriend. He's an added bonus to my life. I don't need men. I've just got him because he's an accessory. He's a bonus to me. So what's the point in having him in the first place if he's just an accessory too? I mean, that just goes to show you how much respect you really do have for him. Oh, they're just nice to have around sometimes. I don't think we need them at all, but they're just, they can be there if we want them to be there. Can you imagine if you're a young guy, you're watching this, seeing young girls saying this about your sex, like you being a man, like it's not good for you to be a man? That is, in fact, a dreadful message to send to young kids that are trying to figure out their way in being men. You wonder why you got a lot of angry men out there. I love the girl that goes, yes, I love men. Well done to you. And then you have the opposite question asked to a man. Do you think we need women? 100% we do. Like I mentioned a moment ago, the symbiotic nature, the biological nature, there's only man and woman, okay? You need that balance, because without it, you've got one that will increase to a large extent and have no control. Same thing with the other. It's not wise, it's not healthy to demonize one sex and praise another sex. It's not a good idea to do that. So to answer the question, do we need men? Yes, we need men. Do we need women? Yes, we need women. We need them both, not just for the reproduction and the flourishing of society, but for many, many other reasons, for goodness sake. And we need men because they provide the strength, the courage, the ability, the nurturing. We need men to be more chivalrous, and we need men to be taught how to be chivalrous. We need men to do all of the hard work as well. Yes, I understand women can provide too, women can work too, all that sort of stuff. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that society would be doomed without men. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Thank you for the video, Morgan. I really did enjoy it. I hope that people will go and follow your stuff and subscribe to you. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. You take care. You be blessed. And I'll see you all in the next video.